Yo, if I could just give you an idea of where we started out, and give you a picture of what lies ahead, you'll see the beauty of it. There once was a people who built up a tower. They want to be equal and filled up with power first. It isn't that hard to ask God, but it's cataloged to help you stir up your memory like flashcards, how they tried to stunt. Cause being like God's the life they want, but it was a sinful united front meant for perfection, turned to perversion. God sent us correction, we earned an excursion. This was after the origin where God used to walk with men. Now it's either wrath or be born again. They were sent across the earth within the course of time, but in the cross the church at Pentecost we find this microcosm. People from all over the world in Christ, no problems. No language is confused and dispersed. Now we get to hang with his son, viewed as his church. The beautiful church that starts with the feet when the gospel was preached. Now the body's complete, A side once denied is disgusting. It's now a bride unified with the husband. The beautiful church that starts with the feet when the gospel was preached. Now the body's complete, A side once denied is disgusting. It's now a bride unified with the husband. Presently, the lamb's blood effectively set us free to follow his direction like trajectory. This is the heart we have. No one lies like a polygraph, dead inside of a body bag. Once was so vile, but your blessed treaty makes us your child. Now that's an old profile like Nefertiti. It's from Christ and his passion, this light that we bask in. This is life everlasting, a royal priesthood. This joy of believers won't come to a stop like a Toyota Prius. This thing's a trip. It's the body with singing lips and toenails singing with the fingertips. United we stand in the Lord, where each member makes like hands in the applaud. The Lord enthroned us, we're all grown up. For sure, no more supplying body parts like organ donors. Every part was summoned. No eyes saw the finish line or nose started running. We rise at the same time, no kneecaps, telling men to talk to the hand. The body, united we stand as a mature man, and we're better in health. We won't see neck getting ahead of itself like it's embedded with stealth. The nonsense is over. Armpits and shoulders and arms now eternally bond with Jehovah. The beautiful church that starts with the feet when the gospel was preached. Now the body's complete, A side once denied is disgusting. It's now a bride unified with the husband. The beautiful church that starts with the feet when the gospel was preached. Now the body's complete, A side once denied is disgusting. It's now a bride unified with the husband. No more languish and anguish, but every single language is represented here at this banquet. A welcome of nations, all combinations without complications to this culmination. A representative of every tribe get to live like they never died. A victim of sin's genocide. Cause of the Lord they rise, like an MC on a CD immortalized. And hence he put a cease to all their cries. Now devoid of its fragrance, it's a joyous occasion. There's laughing and filling plates up with food. A gathering of a great multitude. Men singing passion in concert. International converts. This is the fashion of God's church. Our beloved host Jesus puts up a toast with brothers close from unto the uttermost region. A legion of citizens sitting in place with unlimited seating for different races. This is a masterpiece. Men from dastardly catastrophe sit at his table like Pastor Peace. Happily ever after this ship clearly sails. It's written in the scripts, not a fairy tale. We give God praise till that day we shout to the highways and byways to call men to Yahweh. The beautiful church that starts with the feet when the gospel was preached. Now the body's complete, A side once denied is disgusting. It's now a bride unified with the husband. The beautiful church that starts with the feet when the gospel was preached. Now the body's complete, A side once denied is disgusting. It's now a bride unified with the husband. The beautiful church that starts with the feet when the gospel was preached. Now the body's complete, A side once denied is disgusting. It's now a bride unified with the husband. The beautiful church that starts with the feet when the gospel was preached. Now the body's complete, A side once denied is disgusting. Is now a bride unified with the husband. Beautiful church.
Look at what he's done with black, white, brown, Asian, Hispanic, African, Jew. Who could do that but God? The proper response to the church of worship, the people of God, when they look upon the church, isn't critique and evaluation. It isn't to spot all the limitations. The proper response of a heart oriented toward God, that loves God and loves all that God does, the proper response to the church is, oh my God. Oh, how staggering. Oh, how beautiful. And this is my God, my covenant God, the one who has saved me, the one who gave his son for me. This is my God, he's my God, and we are his people. Oh my God, look at the church.